Hey y'all, it's Mikey and Bill. Welcome to the farm. Hubby and I told y'all we were going to make a visit to Orangeburg and try to get y'all some footage from the mill here in Orangeburg. So that is where we are at today, picking up some feed for the livestock and going to check out the mill here. Y'all come along with us.
Right before the Congaree River runs into it, about a mile on downstream, the Congaree River comes in and runs into it. And y'all can see on the pilings over here holding the bridge up how high the water gets. Y'all see the high water mark. It's higher than I am standing here in the parking lot right now. And many a times we've came down here in this parking lot to be up under about 5, 6, 7 foot of water. And everywhere out here is nothing but floodplains. for this whole bridge system that you've seen on the video. The water gets up about 3 or 4 or 5 feet. And me and my dad used to come down here and go fishing all the time, and we'd actually put in here and come back up the Congaree River and go up behind the Congaree plant. Y'all can see over here, somebody's done drew a palm tree with a moon on it. Actually did pretty good.
That's our state symbol right there.
Yeah. And y'all can see that the high water mark is actually about 6 or 7 inches higher than my hand, which is higher than my truck sitting over here in the parking lot. So my truck would be out here. It's actually higher than my truck. My truck would actually be underwater sitting in the parking lot. And many a times we came down here and people will go camping or something like that. And we've seen a lot of flooded vehicles because they'll be way downstream or something, or upstream, camping on a riverbank or something. And they'll come back and their cars will be up underwater.
Welcome to Chestnut Grill here in Orangeburg. Hubby is treating me to lunch, and as y'all can see, their menu special for today, a lot of down-home southern favorites right there. So we got us an appetizer order of fried green tomatoes with the smoked Gouda pimento cheese and strawberry preserved jam right there, and that makes a good combination. Believe it or not, it's absolutely delicious.
Really good.
I'm ready to dig in. So I got a club sandwich, and I told hubby that I wanted to try what he has, so I figured we'll share half and half. So you want to tell our viewers what you got there?
I got a crab cake sandwich, homemade crab cake sandwich.
That looks really good. I definitely want to try that. Y'all, they even have containers to go. Chicken salad, clam chowder, that is a southern favorite. Some desserts, poppy seed chicken, some pimento cheese, crab dip, and look at that, smoked Gouda pimento cheese. That is some good stuff right there. And definitely the sweet tea here in the South. It's a great place to check out. If you remember in one of our previous videos, we were at Wagner Milling Company in Wagner, South Carolina, and the delivery feed truck was delivering feed to the mill from Orangeburg Milling Company, and hubby and I told y'all we were going to make a visit to Orangeburg and try to get y'all some footage from the mill here in Orangeburg.
Welcome ceremony. Welcome.
This is Mr. Henry at Orangeburg Milling Company, and when you walk in, this is the face of the mill right here, and we just got a warm welcome. Y'all, this is Marla. She is the owner's daughter, and Mr. Perry is the owner of Orangeburg Milling Company, and she has pulled out some old photos of how the mill got started here. I want to share with y'all. I think it's pretty interesting.
All Right, so these are just some old photos that we have framed. I know they're kind of hard to see, they faded over time, but these are the old mill. You can see right there too. So this is actually next door right now. We call it our nut house, our pecan house, where we crack pecans. Then this is when we started building the new one where we are now. The picture's fallen. But just to give you an idea of
amazing
where we've come from.
right.
A little
And
block
just
building.
That's where y'all started from.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, and that's an out-of-date picture. We've added a lot since then.
A lot more since then.
Yeah.
I love old pictures.
I know.
Look at that. Just amazing. So how long has your mill been here?
Oh gosh, 1962.
Okay. And your father started it, or?
So actually some other individuals started it, and then my dad started working for them and kind of
took over from
took
there.
over and been here ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of our viewers know Mr. David and Wagner,
Yeah.
and you are very familiar with him
Yeah.
as well, because y'all deliver feed to that mill as well.
Yep.
And it's kind of the same story here that it was for him. There was someone else that started the mill.
Yep.
His father took over.
Yep.
And then when his father passed, Mr. David jumped in and kind of took it over. So it's kind of nice to see that generational coming in and taking over and carrying on the business.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was asking Mr. David in our previous video for our viewers, you know, y'all are old-timey here.
Yeah.
You mill your own, you make your own feed.
Yep.
You used to make your own dog food here as well.
Yep.
And have y'all noticed having it hard with more of your commercial type mills?
You know, so we do run into, I guess, like some competition with that, but what we find is a lot of people, they like that we're right here in South Carolina, and they like knowing where their feed comes from and knowing that, you know, obviously we have to bring in ingredients from far away, but, you know, we try to use local farmers' corn and try to keep it local as much as possible, and I think people appreciate that and
Right.
like knowing where their feed's coming from.
Right. And that's what I tell my viewers all the time too. Our feed is very local.
Yep.
And it's not sitting in a warehouse or
Right.
on a tractor trailer
Yep.
or on a ship in the middle of the ocean
No, that's right.
for months at a time.
Yep.
It's pretty fresh. And so what all do you sell here at the mill?
Oh gosh, a little bit of everything. So as far as what we make, poultry feed, horse feed, pig feed, bird feed, any animal, you name it. We make rodent cubes. I always say that's one of the weirdest things we make. Just something people don't expect.
Right.
Rabbit pellets, a little bit of everything.
Right. And I see y'all have even some garden seeds, a garden
Yeah.
library.
Yep.
And just basically your one-stop shop for all your farming needs right here in
that's what we try
Orangeburg.
to be.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for letting us come along and introducing your meal to our viewers. And hopefully we'll be sending y'all some business.
I hope so. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. So y'all, this is my new friend Charlie at Orangeburg Milling Company, and she is going to give us some good information on your garden seeds that they sell here.
Yes, so as you can see, the old seed counters that were, original from whenever the store was built, we have pretty much a variety of anything from, we got our seed potatoes in now, from planting seeds to planting corn to planting okra. Whether you want to do a small garden or a large garden, we are here for you. We have them bundled up in little packs for like 50-foot rows, or we can weigh you out by the quarter pound, half pound, pound. We'll try to help you figure out what you're wanting for your garden needs, and try to get you started, whether you're a first-time gardener or you've been gardening since your grandmama was around. So we're here to help you out with your needs as far as all that goes. I know Marla talked a lot about the feeds that we make here, whether you're a first-time chicken parent or whether you've had chickens your whole life. We will do what we can to help you. Our plant cages will be full of like 4 packs of plants, bonnie plants, some flowering plants will be out there.
And that'll be set up in the springtime?
Yeah, that'll be set up in the springtime, probably like mid-March or so. We'll have onion onion sets coming soon. Like I said, we got seed potatoes in now, which you can buy a 50-pound bag or you can buy a 10-pound bag. So those are available right now. I think Good Friday is probably your best day, or your last day to get stuff in the ground. To have a thriving garden for the summer.
That's usually what everybody here in our area, because we're in Zone 8 here in South Carolina where we're located. And so that's pretty much the rule of thumb that we go by. Get it in the ground at least by
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
That's usually, you're going to have that cold snap right before Easter. You can say it won't happen, but it will. It happens every year. So yeah, definitely Good Friday is a very good day if you are just starting out. Some people are religious with the almanac on Good Friday, so that's a good day. I was always taught that potatoes need to be in the ground by Valentine's Day. So, I mean, it's a little bit of everything, but we're here for your needs. That's what we are.
And very knowledgeable too. So if you have any questions about when to plant or what to plant or where to plant.
Yep, we have little garden calendars that kind of give you a little idea. And you don't have to plant everything. Plant what you, if you're starting out, I would just plant what you want. But if you got a green thumb and you love it, plant everything, because somebody will use it or need it or whatnot. Next thing you know, you'll be canning and freezing. So
right. And that's what I'm wanting to get into a lot this year. So hopefully our garden will do good for us, because I'm just learning how to can and loving it. So
and our Clemson extension here is great, and they'll work with you. They have canning classes and things set up for you, so that's a really good plus. And Clemson extension is also a good website to go on to know whether your plant has a disease, or if you need to add a little something extra to it or whatever. I mean, we try to help you, but there are some things that we just don't know. So
and they're a good place to go to as well. So that's one thing too that I think we're going to utilize them for, is getting our soil tested, so we can know what type of fertilizers or lime or anything else that we need to do, because we are currently trying to get our pasture area built up. So that is our first stop to go to before we start really getting.
And I've talked to y'all a little bit about the seed in the gardening area, as well as like our chickens and our ducks and stuff that come in. Marla's mentioned about the feed and what we make here, but we also have like tons of fertilizers, and we have Bermuda grass, not coastal grass, ryegrass. We have them by the 50-pound bags, or we can weigh you out by the pound too. We got clover. We kind of do it all here. We really do. And if we don't have it here, we'll either tell you where to go get it, or we'll try to get it in for you. So
and on your feed as well, you customize your feed.
Yes. So on I don't know if Marla hinted on it, but on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's usually first come first served, but we do custom grindings for people. You can either bring your own corn or soybean meal or whatever you want, or you can buy from us. And we'll add in whatever you want to your needs. Get it whatever percentage protein you want. If you want it more sweeter, or you want more minerals and salt in it, like I said, it's your feed. It's customized. You'll have it that same day. So that's another plus. You met our truck driver Robbie. He's our bulk delivery guy. He can come to you. You just need to have a 2.5 to 3 ton minimum of any of our feeds, and he can come your way. So we're here. Whether you want to come to us or we come to you, we are from the field to the farm. We're here.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. We enjoyed coming to visit your mill today.
Come back.
We sure will.
All right.
Where the green grass grows.
Watching a poor man give away all his money.
Garden shows, taking care of animals, big and small. In this simple life, we have it all.
Y'all come back and see us soon.